This is West Ham Unofficial. Come on, you Irons. Yes, guys, welcome back to West Ham Unofficial. It's the line-up reaction and build-up show for the Leeds United versus West Ham United game at Ellen Road, 3 p.m. kickoff. The game isn't televised in the UK, so if you're not there, you're not going to see it.
But you can watch it on the Day's Watch-Along show. The Day's Banter Watch-Along will start at 2:10 today. Ready for the game.
Yeah, and we've got an exclusive. Before we get into anything else, we've got an exclusive for the Day's Banter.
We have indeed.
Go on, then, Steve. Hurry up.
Yeah, for the charity, for charity this month, I'm not going to have a pint or a glass of wine. So
I laughed when he said that.
I'll be announcing an official announcement. I gave you the exclusive news, Jake, didn't I? But Dale, who likes a pint, will not be drinking for 1 month. 1 month, especially on the watch-alongs. And the reason I've done it, I thought I'd do it for charity, actually, because obviously I like raising money for charity. I mean, if you can all support me, come over with the super chats and whatever, it'd be great. But at 50, I turned 55, as you know, last week, and I'm now finding myself having a few beers and getting tucked up by a 14-year-old. Right, Jake Cox stitches me up left, right, and centre. He even intercepted my own business and wrote a news article telling the world on Global 247 News. If nobody's read it, go and read it. Global 274 News, global247news.com on my news station. And Jakey had access to it, and he sneaked on a story about me being drunk into oblivion and missing breakfast.
Oh dear. And we are also joined by James for the lineup reaction. So it's James, how are you?
Tired. I went out last night and come in silly o'clock this morning, but I'm here doing my duties. So yeah, I'm all good.
Well, it couldn't have been later than Dayers, surely. What time did you get in last night?
What time did Day get in last night?
Well,
4:30.
I got the bed at 5 o'clock this morning. But I was still listening to the Iron Maiden and me Motorhead and everything in my armchair.
Was you rocking like that, Daya? Was you giving it some of that at 5 in the morning?
I was playing air guitar in the mirror and all sorts. I looked good last night, I've got to be honest.
What time was it for James then?
Oh, it wasn't as late as that, but maybe Daya's got more experience than me. You know what I mean? He's a professional drinker.
He's a professional drinker. I see he's in the chat. Carno Brown. Good afternoon. Hope you're both okay. Hope you are looking forward to today's game. Going to be a hard but a great game. Where's your nice West Ham Unofficial mug, Daya?
Deb's got it. Your team member.
Afternoon, all Paul.
That's how sneaky he is. He even taps your missus up, right, to get the info.
That's not what happened. That is not what happened.
Well,
Andy,
there's a lot of communication going on between you two this morning, Jake. A lot of giggles. You must think this old boy's a bit stupid, right? You were giggling away with her, right? Your dad's now friends with her on Facebook. It's made it even worse. I'm under scrutiny now.
Afternoon, all poor old Chelsea. Hope you are well, Andy. The banter boys are here. David, hope you're well.
Dave. Afternoon, Dave.
Looking forward to putting a few past Leeds. Did you get a breakfast this morning? Well, Steve did.
Funny enough, what I woke up to, Robert, was a show by Jake Cox saying how I'd missed my breakfast. What he didn't tell you, Rob, he gave me a he told me to go to the Morrisons in Somerset, right? And he was out in Wincanton. So I went to Morrisons and he turned up.
Absolute rubbish. You were still in bed at 10:30, Daya.
Well, I thought you weren't talking to my missus. And you just told me you weren't talking to my missus.
Well, no, because I was on call to you. You were in bed and I was on the blower to you. That's why.
Oh, that was afterwards. Yeah, that was after you stitched me up.
Yeah, there you go.
I woke up to two things this morning. This little rascal's had me twice this morning. I woke up to his YouTube.
Calm down. It's YouTube beef going on here.
I woke up to Jake, right? I woke up to, first of all, Jake's show. I got a message from him. You want to watch his show? It's premiering at 10:30, which was him stood outside the cafe trying to make out I hadn't turned up, which was funny. I did laugh then. And then he was up to something else. I thought, he's up to something else here. And then the headlines came out on global247news.com. So I've had a lively morning.
You have. Guilt after no breakfast turn up. Miss Hammerette, oi, coming your eyes hungry for a win. I like that, Miss Hammerette. I like that, hungry for a win, because they're still hungry because he didn't have any breakfast. Don't mention on the chat about Steve's no-show this morning. No-show. Do it for Stoptober. A bit late for that. Now it's the end of September. You should do it from the 1st to the 1st. The 1st of October to the 1st of November.
No, if I get raise enough for charity, I'll keep going. I'll go 2 months. I don't mind.
We'll see.
I'm not like Andy Miles. I'm not like Andy Miles. I can go teetotal, no problem.
Andy,
United's Andy Miles. There he is. Look at him. He's getting in it. He's even got the minutes. What are you clocking yourself, Andy? Were you?
6:17.
6:17. So he could have been drunk if he got the exact time.
No, it's Uber, isn't it? On Uber, you get
right. I've never
your arrival time. Yeah,
because it timed it. So he doesn't remember getting in. Then Andy doesn't actually remember getting in. He just looks at his Uber to see what time he got in. Fair play, Andy. Fair play. Well done, son.
Right, the football. James, to you first. How are you feeling? Confident? We are. What are we? An hour and 10 away from kickoff. How are you feeling?
Yeah, the team's vibing, mate, at the minute. I said it earlier on. I was on. What's Dale doing there? There he is.
Looking at the team sheet.
Looking at the team sheet. Now, listen, I think we've got a good chance today. I really do. I think set pieces will kill Leeds. I really do. We scored every goal we scored against them last season, home and away, was a set piece. Penalty, a corner, and two corners, and a free kick. I think, don't be surprised if Zuma gets a goal today, or Souček, one of the two. I just fancy them both to score from a set piece. And I don't know. I just feel confident going up there. Like, I think the win in the week has helped us massively, because I think if we'd have lost the game in the week and lost the Man United game last Sunday, all of us might have been thinking, you know what, this might be a start of a run that we don't want. But I think I fancy this today. I really do. Yeah.
Daya, how are you feeling?
I'm actually feeling very confident on this one. I think Leeds have got problems. So they've got a lot of injuries, as we know. There's a lot of players out of Leeds at the minute, and they're not having a season like they had last season at all. And Leeds, they won't change their system to play us. I don't think. I think they come out at us on the front foot as they come out against everybody, and I think we'll pick them apart. I think our style of play of late, the way Moisey sets us up, we'll pick them out, and I can see us winning 3-0 today. I really can. Obviously, it's football. Every game's hard. You know, you got to take every game as it comes. I am quietly feeling confident on this one, which normally I wouldn't go into Ellen Road, because there's a good loud crowd. It's the old-fashioned ground, isn't it? Lovely old-fashioned ground. Intimidating. But I think we've got more about us, and I don't think Leeds have got much in their locker. I think Leeds are going to struggle this season. I think they're going to be trying to fight off relegation myself.
Yeah. Is that just your thoughts, or is that after you've seen the exclusive team sheet?
Well, I must confess, you saw what happened before we came live on air. I did have the team scribbled down from a little source. But what happened, Jake? Can you remember?
The dog
ate the team sheet.
Screwed it up.
Yeah.
The dog ate my own work.
So I scribbled down what I could remember, I can't remember exact, but there we are. I might know a few things.
Jill, come on, you Irons. Yeah, Andy says on this day 9 years ago, Dylan Tombides made his debut for West Ham. Yeah, definitely. DT38. Wrong comment. DT38 for sure. Lukaku goal offside. Game is now open. And he says, I would love Bowen to score today. James, could you see the crowd making an impact in today's game, or do you think we're going to have enough and the crowd aren't going to have an impact on the result?
We need to score first today, mate. That is the be all and end all. I think if Leeds score first, then we're going to find it difficult up there. Ellen Road's hard place to go and get a win, and I just think we need to be on the front foot, go out and basically play the way we played last season. I think we done a Leeds at Leeds against Leeds last season. We outrun them, outpassed them. It was phenomenal up there, home and away. Obviously, when we was at home, we could have been 2-0 down, but we managed to sort of get the goal and then it sort of shut them down, sort of thing. But yeah, Ellen Road's going to be tough, but I just think we're a decent side. We really are. And when with Bowen, I'd be shocked if Bowen plays today. That's the one I'll be shocked at. I think Flassage plays himself.
They are scribbling down on his little bit of paper there. Let's talk about what you guys are saying in the chat. Do we think Areola's going to start today, Steve?
No.
Source or opinion?
I never do. So I'm not in the no show. So it's only opinion. My opinion is Fabianski will start today.
All right. Apparently, it's 10 changes from Wednesday's game. How many have we had travel up today? Anyone know? We'll be loud in behind the guys. We got to absolutely run it press to win. I'm sure we've sold out, to be honest with you. I'm sure we have, and we will be loud as always. I think Fabianski will start. Yeah. Probably. Yeah. In terms of the defence, then are we going for the James? What are you going for? Zuma, Diop, Bonner, Dawson?
Nah, it's got to be Zuma and Bonner. They're both fresh. They're both our best centre halves, even though Diop played really well and I was really pleased with him on Wednesday. Diop, Zuma and Bonner are the better two as a pair. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I think the team really sort of picks itself. Kafal right back, Cresswell left back, Fab in goal, Dream team in the middle, Rice and Souček, and then you got the front four of Ben Rama, Fornells, Antonio, and it's either going to be Bowen or Flassage. Now, if it is Flassage, for instance, because Bowen's played the last 2 games 90 minutes, and I think he's just knackered. Yeah. If Flassage does come in, I need to see something today. I really do. I need to see something from him because I've not seen it. Like in all the games he's played. He come on as a sub against Southampton, looked good. He played in Zagreb, he looked okay. Against Man United, looked poor. On Wednesday night, he come on, he didn't really do nothing again. Like he just looked like he was there, but he weren't. So if he does come in today, Flassage, I need to see a performance from him today.
Yeah. Let's take some of your comments. So we've been allocated 2,913 seats in Ellen Road today, so we'll certainly make a noise. Kieran, I hope you're well. What's the time over in Australia? Let us know. What's the time? You're not an in the no show. You're just a no show. Brilliant.
Support, Robert. Thank you very much for your support on that. Come on, he wanted breakfast at 8:30. He's meant to be doing I was still doing my paper round, Rob, at that time at his age. Well, I had 40 on my round. He only got one.
Oh yeah.
He only got one. He does his paper round of 1 drop, and I found out that's to his girlfriend's house, a Swedish. Philly.
Listen, come on, let's talk about football, James. Jake going to Everton. I don't know. We're going to Everton. We'll find out. Right. Right. Football, Steve.
Yeah.
What are you expecting to see from Leeds today, Steve?
They're going to come at us as they do. They play the same way near enough against every club that they play against, whether it's Man United, West Ham, or Brighton. Right. I see him coming out on the front foot. Very fast team. They zip the ball around very quickly, which is something we got to be careful of, because Man United did that against us on Sunday, and it took us about 10, 15 minutes to get up to the pace with the game on Sunday. It was a Saturday, Sunday, wasn't it? On Sunday. And we looked a little bit ropey in the first 10 minutes against Man United, just because they were zipping that ball around quickly, and we weren't quite up to pace. So we got to be a bit more up to pace, a bit more up for it from the start in this one. But I expect that they're a very fit team, Leeds. They're very, very fit. They're probably as fit as the West Ham side. He's a hard trainer, as the old Leeds manager. But they're going to get caught. We're going to win the ball in possession, and we're going to catch them on the counter at least 3 times in this game. And I can see that happening. But, yeah, they'll be fast. They'll be pacey. Dan James is obviously quick, and he's nearly as quick as me, that lad. But when I race you, Jake, you'll find that one out. But
just to let you know, Daya, just to let you know, ahead of your watch along in 15 minutes, the Hibs lot are waiting for you.
Oh, they're in for a shock because Mods will be coming in.
Almost 11 p.m. Jake, a better time than usual. Oh, that's good. Yes, good battle. Harrison versus Sufal will be a good battle today. Miss Hammer, if you haven't already, please drop a like for Jake. Share it if you're not already subscribed. Thank you very much. It says it all here on a fancy dancy little thing. I've got a new graphic coming, but there it is, hiding Daya. Some people will like that, some people won't. Like and subscribe to the channel, and it is happy days right then. So we are 3 minutes away from the starting lineup. Anything
will there be a shock?
you are being you're just dropping it in there, aren't you, Daya?
Just wondering if people think there might be a shock in this lineup that they weren't expecting. That was all. Stop picking your nose, Jacob.
Do you think it'd be Krell?
I'm just watching the qualifying actually on I just got a sneaky feeling there may be a shock, maybe. Just a sneaky
what
one.
It is,
I'm expecting that.
There's no Harrison today, from what I heard. I see Andy's comment there. No, I think he's injured. So, they're in a lot of trouble, Leeds. So it'd be interesting to see what lineup they put out. I think we're going to be very predictable. I think we're going to I can guarantee you Antonio plays. That's a definite. Antonio and Fab will probably. Antonio and Zuma. If Zuma's not playing today, I swear to God, I won't be happy. So just brace yourself in about.
How would you feel, James? Just asking you the question, not trying to roll you up. If Vlasic started instead of Ben Rama, would you blow your stack?
Yeah,
just wondering.
I would because there is no reason why Ben Rama should be dropped. Because Ben Rama's been, let's be honest,
I'm not saying that's the case, by the way. I'm not saying that's.
I
know you're not.
Hang on.
Andy,
hang on. I don't know whether Andy's trolling or whether he's being true, but this can't be right. Andy, don't do us like this.
You're still drunk. You must be still drunk. You already confessed you didn't come in.
Oh dear. Right then, if you are watching live, here we go. This is our new graphic. We haven't worked out to get it onto StreamYard yet. Make sure you do drop a like on the video. Subscribe to West Ham Unofficial. I've no idea why it's in slow-mo, but what about that then, guys? What about that cheeky graphic? Do you like that?
Yeah, what about that one on the edge? Oh, look, it rings as well.
Yeah. What about that? I'm great. Everybody's saying hello. Oh, he was saying hello to Kieran. Right then, we are a matter of seconds away. Some people are saying shocks. Some people are saying the same.
Shock? Nobody's saying there's going to be a shock. I just said, would we be surprised if we saw a shock?
Is David Martin in goal there? Just tell us all the truth.
Don't get the team sheet. Take the story. I'm only going by memory. I can't remember now.
Oh, he's only going by memory now. But here we go. It's 2:00. Let's refresh.
Does James want any bets before the start of the lineup?
Right, hang on. The starting lineup should be in now. Twitter is refreshing. Brace yourselves. I'm not looking at comments because I'm on another screen. Here we go. Yep. Our lineup is in, and it is. Drum roll, please. Antonio starts. it looks very much the same because our lineup today has no shocks. I think people would like to know, and it's Fabianski in goal, a back four of Soufal, Zuma, Ogbonna, and Creswell, a midfield two of Rice and Souček, and the formidable four: Bowen, Benrahma, Fornals, and Mikel Antonio. No shocks.
Basically, that is the team that I announced 3 days ago, James.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right.
I said.
What's your thoughts on that then?
I said the starting lineup. I said the starting lineup after we had at the start of the season in the first game, apart from Zuma coming in for your man Craig there, and that's exactly what it is, isn't it? So
yeah.
I didn't even get paper for that 3 days ago.
Strongest team, mate, that is, and that's a good team and all. And that's one thing of that team. Also, set pieces, mate. Yes. And Leeds don't defend set pieces. And I think when you got Zuma, and he is my tip for today to get to score first and score any time. I think he's going to be deadly, mate. Trust me. We get a corner, they ain't going to be able to mark him. And it sort of picks itself, West Ham's team there. Right, well, I think we all know what our starting 11 is, and that is as good as our starting 11. Maybe you take Fab out of there and put Areola in. That is the ultimate 11. But other than that, yeah, it picks itself.
Yeah, I'm just going to load up the Leeds lineup as well. But the subs bench we're going to have a little look at now is the image is loading up. It is the subs bench we're looking at. Areola, Dawson, Johnson, Diop, Kraut, Noble, and our three attacking options of Vlasic, Lanzini, and Yarmolenko. Notable, there's no Arthur Masuaku on that bench.
Maybe
and obviously no Fredericks either, which we kind of expected. Surprised that we don't see Masuaku in there, Daya?
No, I'm not surprised at all, mate. Like I said 3 days ago, the team would be what started at the beginning of the season, apart from Dawson and the Zuma change. James can back me up on that. I said that 3 days ago. I think that's our strongest lineup we could possibly have on the pitch. I'd like to see Kraut. If Souček, he should be fresh again, Souček, but Kraut maybe coming in, maybe replacing him sometime through the game if he's looking a little bit leggy. And if we're cruising the game, if we're 3 or 4-0 up, which I really think we could be, we could make a few to save a bit of legs for next week as well, you know. So I got some breaking news coming through. It's a little bit off the game. I don't know if you want it on the show, Jake, but it's about West Ham get green light for planned major London stadium change after Christmas and have a 2-week deadline. So they've been given the green light to make major changes at the stadium. Do you want to read it out or not?
No, that's all right. That's right. You got short, sharp information. Let's have a look at the Leeds lineup, though. So, Christ, that's isn't it? Meslier in goal, about for a Firpo, who we were after, Cooper and not Aaron Creswell, another Creswell, Shackleton at right back, Phillips and Dallas in the midfield, Dan James, Click, Rafinha and Rodrigo. Notable there, you've got Phillips, you've got Firpo, you've got Rafinha, you've got Dan James. We're dreading seeing Rafinha in that starting lineup. He's their danger man, Steve.
I don't think they've got one today, mate. Dan James probably with his pace. We're going to have to keep an eye on his pace because he can carry that ball very quickly up the pitch. But the way we set up, I think we snuffle that out pretty good, mate. I don't think they've got a danger man at the minute, mate. To be honest with you, I think they'd be fearing West Ham coming to Ellen Road. We got to remember we're top. I want to see us move on in the Premiership now. We're eighth. We eighth. I think we're eighth. We need to get back up there. We've dropped out. Okay, we've had a couple of tough games and whatever, but we got to get back up there. We got to start putting points on the doors. And Moyes knows that. Moyes has put out the best team. He's going to play the same formation with that team, how we play, right? And we're going to go and win this hopefully 2-3-0. But we need to get points on the board in this game. That's very, very important. You know, we mustn't do what a lot of clubs do is fall back because we're in Europe in the Premiership.
James, your thoughts on the Leeds lineup? There are still some danger men there, you can't lie.
Yeah, but I think whoever wins the battle against Rice and Phillips wins the day. And I've said that on multiple platforms now. Obviously, Dan James is fast, but he ain't got no end product. And Rafinha is fast, and he has got end product. So I think if we can stop the pair of them two, I don't fear their striker. So if we stop Rafinha and James, we stop Leeds. And do you know what? That defence is weak. That Cresswell, he's a good player for them, but I'd fancy Antonio to go straight through the pair. Go through the pair of them centre halves, no problem. And do you know what? I don't know why. And I know we're 7 to go. I don't like to keep mentioning it, but I fancy Benny today to do something, do some damage.
Yeah,
today.
I do as well. I do.
Let's take some comments now. We will get on to predictions. Boss line up that, says Miss Hammerette. Benny has to start. He has. Afternoon, Luke. I hope you're well. Strong line up. And he says, you're right, James. No Harrison, which is great. Bowen starts for sure. Like predicting night follows day, that lineup. Like predicting night follows day, that lineup.
Basically, what Luke's trying to say is we can all predict it like day and night, basically.
I see. And he's going 3-0, I think, now. Zuma, Bowen, and Antonio. Kieran says, we haven't scored from a set piece yet. Time to change that. Definitely get your predictions in. Bamford not playing is a good touch as well. Definitely. 1-0 to West Ham, says Mitchell. 3-1 West Ham. I would say to nil, but we always have a shambles in us. 2-0 in a stress-free day, definitely, Kieran. He's going to take the penalty. Don't even go there. Right, let's go on to your guys' predictions.
Mark Noble, isn't it? Mark Noble will be brought on his sub. When is he on the bench? We play a quarterback now to come on and take the penalty kicks, didn't we?
Yeah, Nose is on the bench.
Yeah, there we are. The penalty takers on the bench. So, what minutes Nose coming on today? 15, 20, 25 to take the pen?
James, your prediction?
I fancy goals in this. I fancy us to score at least 2 goals in this game. If we don't, I think it's very, very poor from us. I'm going to go. I called 2-1, but after seeing that lineup, I fancy a 3-1. I really do. I think I don't know why. I don't feel worried about Leeds. I just feel like we're just going to go there and we're going to be proper. So yeah, I'm going to go for 3-1. I do fancy a set piece goal from either Souček or Zuma. One of them two might score today or should score today.
Yeah. Daya?
3-0 West Ham, mate. I don't see us conceding a goal in this game, to be honest with you. Not with the defence that we got now and the midfield. I can't see us conceding, to be honest.
If Fab don't concede a goal, Daya, what rating would you give?
Then, no. Fabianski, for me, it's quite interesting, our subject. A lot of people call him for Areola to start all the time. But if you listen to Russ's show, who interviewed a lot of goalkeepers midweek on the West Ham Network show, and it's a great show. And all the professional goalkeepers all said Fabianski should keep his place. But the fans were 76% to up for Areola to start over Fabianski. That was interesting. I thought it was really interesting, that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason for Fabianski to be dropped for me at the minute. I think he's a great keeper, and Areola looked a bit shaky in the first half against Man United. Yeah. But, we got a winning team, haven't we? We got a winning team. That lineup it was predictable, obviously. It's our strongest team, and we know the formation that we're going to play. Why change something that's working well? We just got to get a bit more luck in goal. Southampton sat very, very deep, and we were a little bit devoid of breaking them down our last away game. I don't want to see that happen again today. I think we need to be a bit more creative up front. I'd like to see Bowen get some more, what can we call it? Shot power is what I'd probably calling it. He's getting the shots off, but they're lacking power, or he just scuffs something. Or
he just needs a goal. He needs a goal, Bowen.
Yeah. I'd like to see Bowen get a goal today. I really would, for the lad's sake, because he really does need a goal, doesn't he? Because he's playing fantastically, but he's just not getting the rub the green really in front of the goal.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of fantastic saves that denied him, as well as his misses. So yeah, it'd be nice to see Bowen get one. But I honestly, this, if all goes to plan, could be a high-scoring game for West Ham, right? Because we will catch Leeds. Once we snuffle that ball up and we break the way we do, and with the right, I'm saying 3-0, but I wouldn't be shocked to see a 4 or 5, a Leeds collapse. I really wouldn't be shocked. right? No,
Let's see what.
I like to study. I do a lot of football studying of off the ball more than on the ball. I replay the tapes. And the way we play and the way we cover and the way we set up in formation, right, is fantastic what Moy sets up. And I just can't see us conceding a goal today. We win that ball early, hopefully, as long as we get up to the pace of the game, and we break. And Leeds will struggle with us breaking.
Yeah. A couple of things before we go on to predictions. This was Steve's breakfast this morning. It's still there now, unless the dinner ladies has cleared it up. It's still there in that empty seat with his toast, with his bacon, with his egg, with his beans, mushrooms, butter, the lot. Let's take some comments. Right, Robert says 3-0. 3-0 West Ham. Fabianski on penalties. Bowen for England. Happy 40th birthday to the man himself, Russ Budden. There it is. Happy birthday, Russ. I hope you.
Happy birthday, Russ. Gus Honeyman.
Russ.
Happy birthday, Gus Honeyman. It always reminds me of Gus Honeyman. It makes me laugh.
Laura still hasn't given me a pint.
You didn't turn up, Randy. You didn't turn up. Oh, I can't remember if you did turn up or not, actually.
Luke says, fans should never pick the team because I would still pick Tony Gotti. Afternoon, Randy, indeed. Happy birthday, DJ Russie B. I hope you're well, Randy. What does Craig Dawson think of him being benched? Well, we can go live before we end the show to Craig Dawson now live to everybody's delight. Craig Dawson is joining us. And he's saying that he is disappointed that he's not starting in today's game. But, he says he's available to put in another man of the match performance when and where he is wanted. There we go. Dinner ladies, waitresses. Well, yeah, but in Morrison's, they're not really waitresses, are they? It's not like...
What do you mean? You weren't chatting them up for a change?
Don't you start. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. A huge thank you to James and Steve for watching this. What you can do is you can go and subscribe to E20 Zone TV. Subscribe to James's channel just there and in the chat. Subscribe to James's channel, and if you'd like, you can subscribe to the Day's Banter as well for your watch along that's going to be very soon.
We will be going live. We're going live now onto the show for the game. So anyone wants to come in and watch the game and have a bit of banter and a bit of fun, see you on the show.
And come on, you irons. James, we're getting a cheeky come on, you irons before the game.
Yes. We are going to get 3 points today. Come on, Zuma, first goal scorer. Let's go.
Would James turn up for breakfast? Of course, James would.
James
would turn up.
Mate, I would travel 167 miles for a bacon sandwich and a cup.
Ciao, ciao.
See you in the next one. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.
Take care, mate.